Our sport is a home run derby, which is baseball, but you hit a home run over a 10-foot fence. A team goes against another team, an offense and a defense. Your goal is to hit the ball over a fence while a machine pitches 40 to 50 miles per hour at you. And you try to get as many points as you can, and the team with the most points at the end wins.
Our first prototype is made with layers of cardboard and a couple of pipe cleaners for joints. It was so heavyweight to where we had to carve out the chest area in order for it to stand by itself. On our second prototype, we took some considerations and used styrofoam for it to be lightweight and glued a long bottle cap underneath the chest for it to rotate. Just like our second prototype, our third one is also made out of styrofoam, and it's a little heavier than our second prototype. We used ball and socket joints so we can take it apart whenever we want to. Ball and socket joints can also do the moves more smoothly. And this concludes our 3 different prototypes.
So the reason why it's better to use robots than to use human for our sport is because robots can do more repetitive jobs and can do more dangerous tasks than humans can. It is also more fun to watch a robot play baseball than it is to watch an actual game because robots are just cooler to look at and they're just all around better. Robots also don't have to deal with human emotions or have to deal with human climate, like body temperatures and stuff like that. So if the climate outside is really cold or really hot, it won't matter, except that it may have to get programmed a little bit more differently to play that sport. But robots are still better to watch and to use than humans because robots can just perform the task just a little bit more better than humans and are predictable but can still have a good outcome.
Some of the design challenges we faced while building and designing our robot was making all the robots to be able to stand by themselves. And as we gone through each prototypes, we wanted more movable joints in the places that need to be moved, such as ankles, knees, and hips, and making it more capable of doing actions that it's required to do, like throwing the ball and swinging the bat.
You have a pitching machine pitching 40 to 50 miles an hour, and your objective is to hit home runs. The only way you can score is by hitting a home run, which is over the fence, and the fence is scaled down by 1/2. So an average baseball field is 400 feet. We scaled it down to 200 feet for the robots. If you fail to hit a home run, you do not get any points, and it's automatically an out. 3 outs equals a switch of sides. And another way you can get an out is by getting 3 strikes. So if you get 3 outs, it switches the offense and the defense, which allows each team to score as many runs as they need. At the end of the game, it determines who gets more runs will be the winner. Within the home runs, there are targets set up in the outfield. So if you hit a home run and hit a target, it is worth 8 points. And if you hit a normal home run, it is 1 point. I will be talking about our league. Our league consists of 32 teams. The way you can make a team is you pay $15 as a fee, and we'll give you a starting robot, which is that from there you can customize up to 9. So that'll make 1 team. And like I said, there are 32 teams. For example, we have the Pyromaniacs and the Hurricanes. Those are just 2 teams, and we do have the 2 prototypes that we can show. The league has the rules of the home run derby, but also consist of each team with a max of up to 12 players. There will be 9 players on the field and 3 players sitting on the bench that you can sub in and out. So in order to keep the league running, that's why we do the $15 fee of starting, but we do allow you to customize your robot to however you want it to be customized. So the Pyromaniacs and Hurricanes have their own stadium, and they will be the first game of the season.
I will be talking about why watching our sport would be really fun. Our sport would be awesome because you might be wanting to entertain yourself on a nice sunny day or even a cold day. It doesn't matter because our stadium can suit your needs and comforts for our stay. You can watch the classic baseball game and all the fun pitching and catching and all the intense moments you always want to see. Next, I will be talking about why operating the robot would be fun. Operating the robot will be awesome because you can see them pitch the ball and you can hit it and you can score your points. Playing the sport would be awesome because you might love the sport of baseball, but you can't play it because you're out of shape or you don't have time. You'll always have time to play our sport because it doesn't take prep time.
So as a whole group, we did a lot of work together that basically came out as a good, proficient work at the end. We all started out not knowing anything about how to make a robot, and then at the very end, we knew all our stuff that we needed to do to make a robot. We have 3 prototypes, one which can't even function in its proper ways, but it was still just our first tester prototype. Our second one was slightly better, but it still didn't compare to the third one that we made. Our third one had the ability to do all the functions that we needed it to do, like slide and basically move its arms and legs and stuff like that. And altogether, we managed to do the comic strips and some posters, and we figured out how the motor would work inside the robot to function the robot. And overall, as a group, we did very well. This is why we deserve the money, is because we know all the stuff that we're doing, and I think our sport would be very fun to watch, and everybody'd love to watch our sport.
How do you like the sport that we're doing, like baseball?
I love it.
Sweet. How long have you played baseball?
10 years.
What is the most difficult move to do on a daily basis for you?
Block the baseball.
I have this robot. What do I need for it to be successful?
Moving joints in the places that need to be moved. Ankles, knees, hips.
What body parts are most important to train for baseball?
Arms, legs, and head.
Do you think this prototype will be successful?
I think it will.
How can I improve it?
Making it more capable of doing actions that it needs to do, like swinging the bat.
That concludes our video about our home run derby, our rules, our robots, our prototypes, why we should watch it, why we should play it, the arena, and why it's awesome.
Thanks for watching.
What body parts are the most important to train for baseball?
The brain, the arms, and the legs.
This is our prototype. Do you think it will be successful?
I told you to leave the prototype